Welcome everybody. Doors open. Feel free to walk up in here. We're not in no rush to get into no conversation. Happy Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. Hopefully the Wednesday's treating you right. Hopefully you're feeling good. I'm cheating today. I got a little coffee. Went to go see the pre-diabetes specialist. She was giving me some suggestions of how I could improve my health and make sure I stay in a safe area. You know what I'm saying? So she recommended a little bit of cinnamon in the coffee, and it made me think I don't really drink coffee, but you know, you get the cinnamon to sweeten it if you want to use sugar, blah 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 boom. Trying it, not too bad. Still need a little bit of sugar though, but who cares about cheating? Don't tell my doctor. Don't tell the doctor. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I see I got 2 people in here. One like. I have a squad up. This is a power hour show. I'm not trying to be here long. Quick power hour. Praying for Canada. Isn't it crazy, guys? I'm in the New England area. And how the hell is outside darker and it smells like woods burning? Like, how the hell are things happening in Canada, but I'm smelling it down here like it's fresh? You know what I'm saying? Who was that? Who was that? I saw somebody just say hi to me. What up, Freddy's girl? What's goody? I'm in Canada and the smoke is so bad here, bro. I was gonna say, man, if it's bad over here, like even when you look in Google, be like Google weather for today, and they be like air quality bad. I can only imagine if it's bad way the hell over here. Like ain't Canada way over there somewhere, way up top of us? Like, how the hell am I smelling it? What up? Who's that? I was gonna say Nina, but that's not Nina. What up, Nate? What up, Nate? Nate? What's good? We're praying for Canada today, guys. It smells like fresh woods being burnt over here. Like everybody decided to go camping in the same day. So I can only imagine. I need to look at some pictures of Canada. Like what's going on? What's burning over there? Like what is going on? What up, Kayla? What's goody? You're in Canada too? And you've been coughing a lot, bro. I can only imagine how it got to be like. They probably shut down the schools. Probably still gotta go to work though. They will work that way and shit. Yeah, we know Canada's burning and shit, but are you still gonna make your 4 to 8 shift and shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I got to, like I gotta pay the bills ain't going away. Like if I got to, I'd rather be at home with my family. You know, my kids got sent home early today. You know what I'm saying? They probably like, Walmart like, nah, we need you. Yeah, the electronics section is mad lonely. We need you. Like, you sure we're gonna get any business today? Fuck it. And you talk yourself into going to work. Well, maybe it won't be busy shit. But yeah, bro, it's gotta be crazy, man. I haven't seen any pictures or anything. I hope all my people's out there in Canada. I thought I only had one homie from Canada. Apparently, everybody I talk to lives in Canada. Apparently, me and Meli are kind of hot in Canada. I didn't even realize that shit. Like, that's what's up. What up, Share Bear? Air is bad in Michigan as well. You heard the fire is out now? Really? Because it smells like it's fresh and shit. Like, I'm over here in Connecticut. Like, it's like, for the past 2 days, I'm not going to lie, though. It's been kind of, it looked beautiful because it was so different. It was like the whole world had a filter on it. You know, like that rustic filter where everything just looks a little amber red and stuff. Like, I'm like, man, it's kind of beautiful looking. And I'm like, why is the sky like that? And then it's like, Canada. Really? Isn't Canada way over there? Like wasn't there? I know there've been fires other places. I've never smelt their fire. Like, so it made me concerned. So all my people's out there in Canada, bro, be safe. Be safe. So what is it, like a nature preserve area getting burnt down there? Like, what's going on in Canada? But I think Canada, I just think snow, not fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just bugged out to me. It's crazy. Some lady at work asked when the smoke... Wait, what? Some lady at work asked when the smoke would go away. I said, probably when the fire starts, you stupid bitch. She's like, what are you thinking? It's still burning and shit. She was just thinking ahead of time, like, baby, sure it's smoky out here. I wonder when that's going to stop. And he was like, well, that fire is still raging and shit. But, so are we're finding out that now the fires are finally dead? Like, what do we... Like, I saw a picture on TikTok real fast because, you know, I was working. It was hard for me to socialize in the world because I'm focused on that DoorDash. But they were trying to show like making a trail of fire, and I know sometimes to beat fire, you got to kind of cut it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to like add more fire. Like there's some smart motherfuckers out there somewhere. Like, you know, the fire's gonna go out of control unless we control the fire with fire. You put it in the west end of the woods, and you stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I need more information, guys. I need more information. And I need more likes. Shit disrespectful. 5 people, 15 people in here, and only 5 people took the time to press like before I had to say, bro, where the likes at? You know what I'm saying? Tons of forest in Canada. Got you. See, wildfires in California last year came up to Mass too. Really? What's up, Anne-Marie, first of all? And that's what I was going to say. Like, bro, I know there'd be fires in Cali. Like, I never smell their fires. Like, what's going on? Is Canada way closer than I thought it was? No, like, why am I smelling y'all fire? It's crazy. The forest, man. Our beautiful forests is just burning away. What the hell? Is this like a common thing? Like, I feel like it's like the first time I've ever heard forests in Canada raging like this. I spent a lot of years on this planet Earth. You know? It's sad. It is sad. It's tragic because fire is devastating. You know, like it's like you had a family book and then fire, ashes, like there was nothing left. Like there was no saving it. Not like, oh, it's water damage, or it got blown away. Some of the, you know, like fire is like straight up, like you're done. Like, oh, you light your home, ashes, done. That's it. That's effed up, Kelly. Oh, what I missed. Anne-Marie, I didn't even see the that's cool. They got the members banner right there. Anne-Marie, we appreciate you. You've been a member for 9 whole months. Wow, that's awesome. I want to start doing some special shit for the members too, like have more exclusive videos. Like you can only catch the video if you're a member. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you guys should be extra special than just the average person. Like once again, we love everybody. Everybody, we love them all. But the members is just like VIP and shit. Like they get to come in the club half off. But we appreciate you being a member for that long, and we hope to bring you more and more great content. You know what I'm saying? Content. The family life is forever evolving. We're all learning things. I'm not a young man no more. Now I'm a mature old man. I'm not a young man no more. I'm an old man now. The fuck?
Babe, did you see that? Somebody said they think that the government started the fire.
Bum.
Are you reading the comments?
I'm trying my best to read the comments.
No. Are you on top chat? Are you on a live chat? No,
I am not on live chat.
If you're going to get on my channel and have so much to say, you need, 1, to make sure the people can see you good, and 2, to put in live chat so you can talk to my people. Right, guys?
What up, Barbara?
If he's gonna take over, he got to do it right?
I thought I was doing it right.
No. How you going to see your people? Hey, guys.
My fingers are broken.
I'm cooking. Kilo I changed the title of your...
You did? You
yeah,
changed my title.
You're
not allowed to change my title while I'm on the live.
If people come in saying it's the fire in Canada, that's why.
It's the fire in Canada?
Yeah, because I titled
What happened to praying, but my pictures
no,
with the
you're
prayer.
still praying.
I'm like this.
You're still praying.
Praying for Canada.
That's right. You got to do it right.
What
right,
up, Kelly? I was doing it right.
So
I was giving y'all pizzazz.
So
I was making eye
contact.
contact.
We're talking about the live.
I was
reading
live
comments. You were reading. He was
I was
reading.
reading.
Okay. So I changed the title, not the picture. So it still looks like you're praying, but instead I put, "What's that smell?" I have a lot to say.
I would have been like this then. I would have been like,
yeah, but
you can't do that.
So
now
what's that smell? What's that smell? I got
Canada cooking over there.
Kilo got a lot to say, so we're gonna need you guys. Man. Yes, hit the like. I see we got 13 likes. Guys, I'm cooking right now. Kilo just decided to be real spontaneous. I
care about Canada.
I'm heading towards Shark Week, so Meli's brain is a little off today. So yeah, I didn't really want to go live, but this man
Got
was
things to
just
talk
real.
about.
Got
Hour.
a lot
I'm
to
not.
talk about.
I only got an hour with you guys because there's things I want to do too in my life. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm smelling Canada for 2 straight days, let's talk about it. What I'm gonna talk about Canada after it's cured and shit? Come on. We gotta be right there. We're reporting this shit. That's what we're here for. I'm bringing you the news. It's hot in Canada. They ain't going outside in Canada. It stink over there. It's smoky. It's not good.
Look at that. You almost got 15 people and almost 15 likes.
But it is crazy because you can't, like, you never know. Like, are they burning? Like, is the government hate us that much? They're gonna, like, hey, Canada's forest is looking beautiful. Let's burn it down.
That's messed up.
Like, come on. I don't want to think the world is that. The world can't be that evil. Can it? Canada? Can it? Dum bum bum. I'll be heated. Like, we the people need to start learning how to speak up more. Because they starting to think they can do whatever they want to do. And we just being like, yes sir. No, we have opinions. We're strong-minded people. We stand up. It's evil, Kilo. And we are good. And we can neutralize the evil. The light always beats the darkness, guys. We just need enough of us to hold hands. We are the world. Remember when Michael Jackson did? That's what we need to do. We are the children. We are the ones. So come on, guys, sing with me. Make a brighter day. So let's start giving. That's what we need, man. It's joy we're making. We're saving our own lives. Remember that? That's how we need to be, man. We're not letting this shit happen. That's right. The light. The light. And we are the light. And that's why we need to care. Like, we need to really be nosy and use our power as the individual. It's we the people that make this shit pop. If enough of us say something, maybe there could be change in the world. Just needs that one person. Who's walking with me, man? Because if this is some, like, this is crazy, because like, it just reminds me of like tragedies that happen in our lifetimes. Like, I remember the first time when the towers landed, fell. Like, we were all emotional. We was ready to go to war, and then later on they were like, yeah, like, we did it, and then everybody lost that energy. Like, we didn't have that same energy no more once we found out that we did it, and it was like, oh, conspiracy theory, and it always goes away. You turn to a cuckoo head. You turn to a cuckoo head. That's why you gotta be careful with this. That's why even right now we can't be like, this is setup. Because then they turn us cuckoo, bro. We don't want to be crazy. They do bad things to crazy people. I don't want to be them people, you know? But I'm hoping, I don't know what you do after a big fire like that. Like, what are the damages? What are we losing? And how do we rebuild a forest that's burnt down? Like, do you replant trees? Like what is the whole process of, you know what I mean? Like, what's the game plan? Like, this is a tragedy. Now, how do we fix this tragedy, you know, for humankind, you know? Like all those cows burning, I wouldn't be surprised. That's a good point, Robin. See what I'm saying? That's why it's like you can't even talk about certain things and shit because, like I said, they make it go crazy. And they was talking about the whole cow thing. It's like, there's so many things that I was telling somebody about that earlier. Like, the older you get, it's almost like you go crazy because you know too much. Like, guys, you know too much now. No more magic in the world. Now it's just like we're just looking at the evil. I don't know, man. What are we supposed to do? You know, because it seemed like we're too smart for our good stuff. You know what I mean? Now I was like we just know too much, and it's like you go to say certain things, and now it's like, oh, it's crazy how we know too much, but we can't say too much. Like, how does that work? Like, you know, I know how the wonders of the world work, but I can't tell nobody because then I look crazy. How about with the whole Jamie Foxx? What's going on with Jamie Foxx, guys? The hell? Are they trying to sacrifice him? Like, what the heck is going on? What up, Rochelle Bailey? What's goody in the hoodie? Kicking your butt in Jersey? So rice. Yeah, Canada is trying to kill me. No, It's crazy, bro, and that's how like it's scary, and that's how you know that just because things are happening over there, it still affects us too. Like we're all affected in a way. Like our air quality is bad. They're shutting down schools down here. You know what I'm saying? Like I could only imagine being there and really have to like try to live today and make a better day than what the day is actually giving you. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man. Bro, how come my glasses ain't working good? I need to be this freaking close to freaking read things. What the hell? What up, Cop Watch? I was gonna try the first name, but that first name is a doozy. That's like a takabaka. You know what I'm saying? That was like I was watching like what was that? A Clash of the Titans. That was like a Clash of the Titans name right there. Like, yes, the King Tabacalosis said to Tapatecos. Tapatios. Is this like am I using like a Latin? Is this like a white thing or a Latin thing? Like am I rolling T's and shit? Like what's going on here? Is it Tapatios or is it Tapateos? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? Like I need you here, man. We need to be right. Spanish, bro. Got you. I got you. Tabacalosis. Tapatios. I got you. Tio. That's like Tio is like the uncle. Tapo is like I kill you. They kill you. Uncle. You know what I'm saying? We gangster. Nah, just kidding. Appreciate you. Let me read a comment now. Thank you for allowing me to pronunciate your name in real time without being judged. 'Cause that's the worst thing. When you try to read something, you know how to pronounce it, and you know everybody watching you. You're like, specific. That's what specific. It'd be mad nervous. That's the hardest part. You're trying to read and motherfuckers just, and they know the word and just wait for you to say it right. Tuberculosis. Sarah told tuberculosis. No? Just kidding, man. Mad fires. I was at a hot shot and majority of the fires start because people like to litter in parks. Those freaking litterers. I tell you, I get heated when I see somebody throw trash out their window. I'll be like, not on my watch. Pick that garbage up, wait for him at the next stoplight, like, I think this is yours. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those litterers, man. But that's crazy, right? Like, dude was out there trying to find a little private spot he wanted to go. He had a little clip left. You know what I'm saying? He like his mom and his dad drove him somewhere. He like stressed out, like, bro, I got that clip in my Newport box. Hold on. Let me go over here and the chief of no one's ever gonna know. And that motherfucker was like, hey, oops. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker driving home, never knew it was him. It was you. It was you, bro. You started it. You know what I'm saying? Because you wanna hide things from your parents and shit. It's legal now. You don't have to hide it no more. Just kidding. I don't know the truth what happened, but that'd be crazy if that's what actually really happened. There's some stoner out there like, dude, 2 and 2 is 4. I was at the woods at 12 o'clock when it started yesterday. It was just a clip. My neighbors, it was just a clip. It was innocent. I swear to you. I stepped on the leaves and shit when he walked away. Little whip. That's all it takes out there in the wilderness. I know. I burn fires in the wood. A little bit of oxygen. That's all it needs. Fire. And the wind was like. That's crazy, dude. I wonder if that actually was real. And then somehow, some way, they found out that Henry started it. Like, what kind of charges is Henry facing right now? Like, is Henry going to jail, or is this a hefty fine or jail time? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm curious about. It's like 2 weeks from now, they're like, yo, we found Henry. This motherfucker was hiding out in a Burger King trash bin and shit. We caught him. We the full extent of charges we're giving him. Like what happens? You know what I'm saying? And he got to come on TV like, yeah. Sorry guys, that's embarrassing. Like, imagine that. Like, you got to snitch on yourself. Yeah, that was me and I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers looking at you like, sorry ain't good enough. Sorry is not good enough. Grandma Margaret lost a whole barn. God damn you. She had a barn out there in the woods. Let alone all the land animals that ain't got no more homes and shit, like squirrels and shit and raccoons. Wait, do you got raccoons in Canada? Or is there like special animals over there? Canadian animals and shit. When you go to Florida, there's alligators. Like, I don't gotta worry about a fucking alligator out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different kind of animal. And they got lizards that just walk around like pigeons and shit. We got pigeons over here. They got little baby lizards over there. Just eating french fries from McDonald's real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So is there Canada monsters over there? I don't know. You gotta watch out for the Canadian bears and shit. They'll arm wrestle you. Want to take your whole arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I definitely want to shout out to Canada. I know I'm trying to make jokes. It's just to lighten the situation. But I know that situation is no joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that nobody loses anything important. I'm hoping there's just the woods, the forest, and I hope we got a game plan of fixing that. I remember down here in Connecticut, there was a big fire that happened in the woods down here. I don't know if there's a special name for it because I'm not a woodsy kind of person, but I remember taking a hike, and everywhere you looked, it was just destruction. It was like, it felt like you was like in a horror movie in a sense, because like you were still able to walk the trails, but all the greenery was just destroyed. It was just this charred, what used to be, you know what I'm saying? And it was huge, man. Like, I wonder, because actually, like, I wonder what we did to fix that. Like, what did you do? Cousin ambushed, shot and killed yesterday, and they shot him in the head, and the rest of the body 12? Like, you mean like 12 times? Like, god damn. First of all, sorry to hear that about your cousin. That's terrible. You must live in a hard area and shit. Like, if that's the way they solve their problems over there, god damn. Prayers sent to you and your family, strength and energy. You know, I hope that you get justice and figure this all out. That's crazy, man. I wouldn't even know how to, because you know me, I'll be ready to retaliate. I'll be right there I'll be going to jail soon and shit. So I'm hoping that everything will kind of like subside itself where everyone is at peace with things, man. But that's crazy. My heart goes out to you guys. I'm sorry about that. I said guys. I meant you. Who said that? My heart goes out to you, Barbara. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see everybody else sending their prayers to you too. You live by the sword and you die by the sword. Yeah, I say that all the time, man. Like, you know, because I got kids and I try to teach them too. Like, you gotta be able to. You got to be able to avoid certain situations and becoming a certain type of person, because you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And you want to be a thug, guess what's going to happen? Thug things, you know, and like, not to blow anybody's spots up, so I won't say any names, but I come from Buffalo, New York. Let me tell you that I'm always hearing a story like that. Hey man, you remember so and so? Oh yeah, remember? Then I hear no more this and that. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, we're really at an age right now, or a time, that we need to really care about ourselves so much, and that we protect ourselves. For whatever reason, we live like you be ready to go all out for someone else, but you won't put that same energy in your own preservation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's important for us to know, like, tomorrow isn't promised. You know what I mean? They had a red dot on him a few months ago. Yeah, that's tough, man. Like I said, my heart goes out to you, man. I know I made those changes myself. You know, to change your life, you gotta change your lifestyle. And not a lot of people could do that. You know, so I don't know, guys. Stay wise, man. Stay wise. Stay wise, put yourself first. You know, like, I don't know what this life is supposed to mean for us. I think it's like a way for us to prove ourselves, and a way to show that we deserve, you know, that we deserve to be in that book of life. You know what I'm saying? I heavily believe in God, and that we're supposed to live a certain way. I believe that there's a truth to the world, and that truth is set by God. You know what I mean? Like, so whenever I'm trying to auto-correct myself and my own actions, I always defer back to what the Bible instructs a man to be, you know, or a provider to be, a husband to be, a father to, you know what I mean? Like, once again, like, we all have the ability to be better, to do better. Like, we're not stuck being our past. We're not stuck being naive and childish. Like, we can actually grow, you know what I'm saying? So That's why I always, like, even with my kids, like, everything I tell you, I'm making that stuff up. I hold myself accountable too, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's important, you know? And I pray that we can all find that path, our own path, because we know it's about the journey, not the destination. You know, the destination of this is in a box somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no rush for the destination. I want to enjoy the journey, you know? Nobody's gonna care for you like you could care for yourself, man, honestly. You know? But yeah, man, keep it moving, man. What up, Kate? What's good in the hoodie? Don't forget to press like if you guys didn't get a chance to press like on the way in. Oh, I'm 23 likes. Oh, that boy feeling special right now. Y'all better stop. I ain't come on here to blush and be all bashful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jersey, the air is crazy over there, right? I said the same thing. Like yesterday, it looked beautiful in the skies, like. But knowing that Canada was burning, it's crazy. It's crazy to me how I can still smell. You can smell the wood out here. I'm in Connecticut. Like I can smell the wood. Like that to me is crazy. You know, and if I can smell the wood and my Google telling me, yo, the air quality is horrible out here. Wow, I can only imagine how Canada is right now. People, I bet you right now the supermarkets are freaking bare and shit. But people be going crazy when it snows a little bit. Gotta get the milk, gotta get the eggs and shit. Oh, I gotta get it all. Like I can only imagine. This is like grandma's and jig you right now for a loaf of bread.
Can you imagine? Okay, so I've been I know there's a couple schools that in Connecticut they sent their kids home early because of the air quality. In Connecticut, like they're sending kids home in Connecticut because of the bad air quality.
It's so bad.
I can't imagine.
We're so far from Canada. Like exactly, like
yeah.
I could only imagine the trials and tribulations that's going on down there. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying let's pray for them. This is an act of God in a sense. Let's
I hope it's an act of God.
It's an act of God. Like this is something that's just unpredictable. It just happens. You know what I mean? But hopefully it happens with no tragedies. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. Like I'm not a firefighter. I don't know how you sit there and you fight it and you detain the whole forest. Like how do you predict where's it gonna go? It's amazing to me that we have that type of knowledge as people. You know? But man, my heart goes out, man. We're all like, hey, what the fuck? It's dingy out there. You know what I'm saying? It's dingy. Like I said, it seems like the world got it. Meant to say Windows, now you good, Kay. Friends always autocorrect. When we see something wrong, we do like autocorrect it. Boom. So you meant to say Windows, we know that. You're not blowing a spot, let it fix your school. But not only did I want to talk about Canada, I had some time to think. I want to read that. Okay, New Jersey, what? I had all the windows closed and walked by and I was, where'd that go? And I was like, something burning in here. You gotta check the house real quick. Hold on. Okay, it's not us. Brush to close the window. Something in the milk is not clean, my man. Yeah, man. I like that, my man. Makes me feel like we are bonding. You can say things like that, like bro and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? From hell as a God they can see and praise that splits up good and evil, karma and justice. That's why I think everything, I see the truth, but I think that I say it all the time, you know what I mean? Like, the older I get, the more evident this is a good and evil type thing. Like good versus evil. And it almost seems like evil is dominating the waves right now. Have you seen our celebrities and how they're doing things? You hear the music that's out? No more music about love. A good man. Now every man sucks right now. Men suck. You heard a song about killing their man. I'm gonna kill my boyfriend and his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's like we nothing and shit. Like men suck. That's not the truth. We're good. We're good. We can do good things. But speaking about men, I had some time to think, guys. And I'm gonna believe that everybody here is a faithful follower and they've been up to date on everything that's going on in Lopez fam. Did you guys see the video the other day about Meli talking and getting my reaction because her ex-man started liking and hearting her posts. And, you know, I was saying all the right things to me. You know, I was feeling the right way. Like, yeah, you gotta let your girl have a chance to rep and say the right things and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the video ended and I watched the video and I started to think to myself, am I letting the situation, am I pretending the situation is smaller than when it actually is? Because time out. See, my wife innocently sees this stuff and makes a good decision. But he deliberately crossed that boundary. Like, wait, time out. I started thinking to myself, wait, time out. Wait, he's single now, so his marriage didn't work out. So now he wants to try to ruin my marriage? Like, wait, does he think maybe I'm a scumbag type dude and he could come and swoop my girl from me? Like, I'm starting to think, like, wait, time out. This is intentional. Like, he had to intentionally say, I'm gonna like her stuff, even though this may cause problems between her and her husband. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right? Am I thinking wrong? Like, wait, this was a deliberate act of shooting my shot. Maybe Kilo's been abusive and she needs another guy to swoop her away. Maybe he doesn't worship her enough or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he isn't man enough for her. So let me heart and like things to see if I can get a response. So that's deliberate. I'm thinking to myself, wait, should I be mad? Should I feel insulted in a sense? Like, not enough to like jump out my tree because I felt like Meli handled it. But he did try to throw a monkey wrench into the clockwork. Like, did he not? Like, if I, because you trust Meli, that's true, Barbara. And that's why my initial is like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I trust my girl. I got a good girl. Like, we've been together forever. We've been through so much. Like, that's why I'm not sweating it, because wifey handled it. And I trust her. But am I letting him off the hook because she did the right thing? You see what I'm saying? Like, am I letting him off the hook because she did the right thing? Because what she did was still innocent, and she said, this could become a problem, let me fix this. But he deliberately was like, this could become a problem, and it might work to my favor. Right? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, am I letting him off the hook a little bit by not being more like am I supposed to be like send out shots, like warnings, like, yo, I swear to any motherfucker try to talk to my girl, I'm gonna break they fucking like all of a sudden I use all the curse words and all the big words, you know what I'm saying? Like am I supposed to like send a message like that? Like, I wish a motherfucker would, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I supposed to like jump up my tree, like, just in case, like, you know, like if I was a lion in the wild, I piss on mad trees so my scent is there. Like, do I need to start pissing on trees? Like, so my scent is evident where the boundaries is? Like, am I letting them off the hook? Like, that's crazy to... Guys, I need your advice. Do you think I handled that situation right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I did, actually. Just need reinsurance. Because it was later on I'm starting to think, like, wait a minute. He deliberately tried to do something. Let me see what you say, Ash. Meli did handle it very well. It's not even worth it, Kilo. Maybe that's what he wanted. You're right. I mean, like I said, you know, maybe he thought something. I don't know. Should I be offended that he even thought that he could, like, try something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of torn on how I should feel in a sense. Well, not really. I guess I'm not really torn. But you know how it's like, I don't know. It's so hard to put into words, man. I think you handled it very maturely, like a man. All right, appreciate you. Thank you. only if you are insecure. That's a good point. Exactly. Now imagine I'd have been all like that, and then he'd be like, oh yeah, he nervous. He nervous. He'd have been trying even harder and shit. Like now all of a sudden he calls her. Like imagine that. Just calls her. Yo, hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. That's good. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. You know who got your number? You made the right choice. Confidence is the key. Always remember that. You're right, Veronica. Very confident. I'm so confident. He has no chance. That's the best defense. Like, wait, you thought your dad's... Ha! You thought... Ha! I laugh at your attempt. Ha! That's...
Maybe I should come in for this combo.
That's how I should be, right?
I'm over here with the emojis like... scared.
Right?
Like, okay. But
that
you know
was
what?
deliberate. Like,
funny thing is, he don't express these emotions to me. He don't talk to
like,
me
babe,
about
I
this.
totally got your back.
Nah, like, babe, I'm kind of feeling some kind of way.
Well, because I'm not really feeling no kind of
No,
way.
but you was. You was. You said you started thinking about it, but you didn't tell me.
But it wasn't towards you. It was more like, I know that was deliberate. Like, what was he trying to...
He was trying
exactly with that.
Exactly.
But that will only try to
Listen,
drive me crazy if I'm trying to...
stole me from him. I left him for you.
I hate the way that sounds. That sounds so bad.
Away from him chasing me or trying to chase me.
So am I the
up
bad
hill.
guy? I'm the bad guy.
Talk about give me. Yeah, you stole me, Kilo.
Damn.
But
Kilo.
I was 17 years old. Like come on now. But I did break the man's heart. I did break it. I did break it real good. I crushed it. I stomped on it. I mean, he was broken for a minute. And there was a point, okay? There was a point that me and Kilo, we weren't really together at the time. And Kilo was doing his own thing. And I wanted Kilo to be my man. And Kilo wasn't ready to settle down because he just got out of a relationship with his baby mom. I don't know how long it took, or how long before then. But that's why he came to Connecticut, to rebuild himself. Because he was going... So anyway, Kilo wasn't ready for commitment. But I seen him, and I'm not a cheater. So when I saw Kilo, it was a couple times that we were hanging out with mutual friends. And I started digging Kilo. Well, I'm not a cheater. So when I started being in the bed, or overnight, or whatever, and at the time, dude worked overnight. So I was by myself for a long time.
Kilo, I'm so bad.
And this is why Kilo won't ever work overnight.
Nope.
So,
you never get your girl used to sleeping alone.
I found myself thinking about Kilo. So I'm like, you know what?
Wow.
I'm trying to go see him like on the low. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this dude because I can't do that. I can't fight.
So that is crazy when you think about that. So you said you was with him for a year and a half, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm gonna leave him for Kilo.
Yeah.
And start back over.
Then I saw
zero.
Kilo, and we was hanging out, and nothing like sexual or nothing at first, and then I started feeling some other type of feeling. So I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving, and I think I don't even remember how I did it. Did I tell him and then walk out the door? So anyway, I left my apartment, okay? We had an apartment together, a little studio apartment. I was 17. I had a job. He had a job. And we were doing this little thing. And all of a sudden, I just remember walking, because Kilo, I stayed at the bottom of the hill. And Kilo's house was up this big hill at the top.
Of the hill. Yep.
So I remember leaving out. And I think I said, and I remember him saying, "You going to be with that dude, Kilo. You going to be with that dude." And I'm like, and I felt so bad. And I wondered, am I making the right decision?
It's crazy how I didn't feel bad at all back then.
Really, I knew that I was leaving him to possibly be with a man that wasn't even ready for a relationship. And so let me tell you though, when I went up to the door, and I knocked on the door to Kilo's house, after leaving this dude, after him following me up the hill, like, "Give me all my jewelry, give me all my stuff that I gave you, blah, blah, blah." So I'm, taking it off and throwing it down the hill, like, what am I doing?
Wow.
Anyway, I go up to Kilo, who lived in his mom's basement at the time, because obviously I told you he was trying to rebuild. So he was staying with his mom in the basement. Didn't have nothing. Okay? I went from this apartment and all this other stuff to being with Kilo and knocking on the door.
That's crazy.
Knocking on the door, talking about I left them, and you know what this motherfucker said? What'd you do that for?
I'm like, you sure you can't go down there and fix it? Like,
yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
You sure you wanted to like just jump to me like that? Like,
what am I gonna do? So I'm like, okay, so no, I can't go back. And I had left his sweatshirt. He used to call it the Bill Cosby sweatshirt. And I left his sweatshirt, and I think the next day or 2 days later, when he was at work, I went down there to get all this stuff. And Kilo came in to help me get my stuff, because then he was like, oh, fuck, I gotta take this shit now. She ain't got nowhere to go because of me. She left the dude for me. So now I'm getting all my stuff, and the whole sweatshirt was all torn up. Mind you, he did come to Kilo's house to try to fight him.
Cut up my Bill Cosby sweater.
Yep, he cut up that sweater. He came to try to fight Kilo. I don't know what happened there. I don't even know how it got squashed.
I don't remember him coming up
I think your mom, I don't know. He did. He came up there. I do. Anyway, so then me and Kilo was together, but this is the part, okay? So me and Kilo were together for a couple months. Kilo was still kind of messing around. He was still with me, but it was like not really a couple thing. I wanted it more than he did at the time. So we split up. I was like, you know what? F you. I'm out. I'm leaving. I went back to Lemuel. Remember?
Yeah.
I went back to this guy, okay? And I tried again, like to be with him. But because I still love Kilo and I broke his heart, he was then cheating on me. And I was like, this is not gonna work. And then I really don't remember what happened after then. After then I went back with Kilo.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we got back together.
Yep, then we got back together. So it's
that's
like
the beginning.
So it's like and that was
so now
years,
so now he's
years
thinking
ago.
so what do you think? So you said all that because now you're thinking, well, she came back to me one time, maybe she'll come back to me again.
No, I think that.
So what's the vendetta? Like you think what's the vendetta?
I think the vendetta is that he was single. I think him and his wife. It looked like because he has an older son. Him and his wife or his girlfriend or whatever had to be together for a long time, right? For at least like
he thought third time's a charm.
16 years, right? Well,
I hope Kilo fucking up. I'm about to take her because I got a vendetta against Kilo.
No,
he made her break my heart, and now I'm gonna make her break his heart.
No,
except it didn't work. So now maybe he got hurt again.
I don't know, but I think
he was thinking for days,
that maybe one of my videos came across this page, and he was like, "Hey, that's this girl," and started following me and messaged me, and it would have been fine if he didn't liking the video. That was okay, but then he hearted a specific video of just me, a picture of just me, and I was like,
which picture?
Me by myself, going out, about to go out, with my hair down and my glass, when we were going out to the boathouse. So I was like, oh my God, like, if Kilo sees this name, there's going to be problems, because if he's hearting it, I'm like, no. I was like, this is not going to go good. So I was like, I should probably just, what is he doing? First I was thinking, what is he doing? And I wanted to ask him, what is he doing?
Wait, all right, so hold on, this is deliberate.
So I think that's how it happened. I think that because his status said single, and it was an old page, so I think that, I don't know, I think that he's just single, and I came up on his page, and he thought, let me see, but he never messaged me. He had enough time to be like, let me just message her, but he didn't do that. He just hearted it. So am I bugging? Maybe it was just, he was glad I'm doing good. I don't know. But when he hearted my single picture,
that's still weird though. Right? That's like my baby mom all of a sudden, or
he didn't heart anything with me and you.
Why would he?
He hearted me and the kids. He hearted me and the kids and me.
Wait, he hearted you and the kids? I thought he just liked this something with you and the kids.
He went back and he hearted it.
Oh, he went back and hearted it.
Yeah.
Interesting. You see what I'm saying? That's just like just interesting.
Maybe he hearted it, hoping you would respond.
Exactly.
How do I respond? Oh, hey, Lamal.
Yeah, just like that.
No, I don't.
Hey, how you been? Like it sounds all innocent. Hey, oh my God, yeah, how you been?
Well, if he would have
and then
messaged
he goes,
me,
yeah, I've been good.
I'm
gonna be an naugatuck.
If he would have messaged me, I would have been like, yeah, I'm still married.
All of a sudden, I'm home with the kids, and Meli's
they're getting
gone.
older. Da da da.
See, that would have been too
I
much.
hope you're doing well.
See, that's
nice
when I would.
catching up,
That's when I
guys.
would have to be mad though.
No,
'Cause to
you
me,
would
that's
only be
doing too
mad
much.
if
Nah.
he tried to cap at me.
If you're responding, oh, I'm doing really good. Like, I don't care if you're repping me. No, like, you're not supposed to respond at all.
I mean, he could easily find me.
You can find
YouTube.
anybody.
He could easily find me on YouTube. Like if he could be in here right now.
Not the Bill Cosby sweater. Yo, ripped up the Bill Cosby. I was heated, bro. About to eat some pudding pops the same night too.
I
Nah.
I would never jeopardize everything that I built, and then have to start over. Like,
Well,
for
if things
nobody.
weren't good, but that's
For
my
nobody.
thing.
I
That's
don't
the
even think I
wedge.
would do that.
Like he was hoping things weren't good, and he could throw a wedge into the relationship. That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly.
Not really.
Honestly, why else would he even like? All right, like I don't think about my big mom no more. Why is he still thinking about you?
That's what was weird. I think I came across.
So he was hoping. He was hoping to throw a wedge. He was hoping.
What about the male followers that never like stuff about your marriage and like everything else? They don't bother me because they're strangers. They don't bother Kilo
That's
because
true.
they're strangers.
Exactly. Like,
I mean, Kilo knows there's been men who message me talking about I'll pay you to do this or I'll do this or will you do this. He knows all about
guys
like
are creepy, bro.
So that's why when this dude was doing that, I felt like I tell him everything. How can I not tell him this? And I couldn't.
This is true, though.
I couldn't just keep it
What's up,
inside.
man?
It was like eating me up.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
The devil is always busy. That's what
And that's why I was trying to say. Like he must have hoped there was an opportunity for something.
I just.
But which that's why I say like I handled it maturely and I feel like I did it the right way. But
I think
still, you know what I'm
in the back of
saying?
your mind, you were still thinking.
You know what? In the back of my mind,
But
I
he's
guess
black, so.
senses are alert now because now my eyes has to be open to see if he further tried to put his feet across the line.
I
You know
would
what I'm
tell
saying?
you.
Like, of course I don't.
Or not.
I don't even know.
Maybe I would just keep it to myself. So
I'm not
that-
worried about it.
No, because you would only have to worry about it if you're worried about me. If you didn't.
Well, because in actuality, like, yeah, but that would still be like more like childish of me. Like, all right. So here's, for example, what I'm trying to say is, if you didn't want to be here, no matter what I say or do, I can't stop you from not wanting to be here.
Right.
So if you wasn't happy, yeah, somebody could come in here and scoop it up real fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like,
right. Anybody.
that's what he must have
It could
been
be
hoping
anybody.
for. It's like, where maybe there's, I don't know. Hopefully, what I'm hoping though is that he realized, okay, well, you know what, that's my bad. Let me keep it moving. You know, because I'll have to take it personally if now he tries to go above and beyond the call to get back into, you know what I'm saying, liking shit and or even potentially calling me or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? He could have just looked, but when he started harding and wanting to be seen, he wanted to start being seen. Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, and I sat back like, what? Like, why are you doing this? In my mind, I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, don't come over
Must have
here
been hoping, like,
trying to do that. Like, no.
like that
Like,
shows you
that's
how
not even
secure
cool.
our relationship is. Like, that wedge that he tried to throw in it wasn't actual wedge. It was just something like we can laugh about. Like, oh wow, that's crazy, you know. And you know what? It's all fine and dandy if it could stay that innocent. Like, oh well, he tried. Okay,
Right.
you know, good try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, now I have to, my senses
Yeah,
have
I
to be
know.
open.
See, no, I won't.
Because like you keep using the word vendetta.
I
He
don't
has a
allow.
vendetta
Well,
against me.
first.
So now that
because
means
he wants to,
now that's something personal though. So now
Well,
I have
not
to
a
keep,
vendetta, but
now I
you
gotta
took
keep
me
my eyes
away.
open to
You
see
took
if
me
there's an
away.
actual vendetta against
I
me.
don't know. No, not like that, babe. Just trying to see if he could get.
Well, you gotta be careful how you're saying things because words
but-
mean stuff.
I'm private on my Facebook account. You could follow me, but I'm private on my Facebook account, so nobody can, like, yeah, he can't just get in if he made a certain account. I can't stop people from following me unless I block them. If I saw an account that had like a whatever name, I wouldn't even research it. I would just let them follow me, but it could possibly be him. But I don't really.
That's
I don't
true.
get
That's true,
I don't get
Myra.
notifications when people follow me. I don't get notifications.
And that's why I know that I'm blessed. Not to cut you off, babe, but that's why I know I'm blessed, because we do have trust in this relationship, and she is able to come to me and tell me. Like, she felt bad about it. I didn't know anything about it.
I thought he.
Even when I looked at, I'm going to be honest with you. Even if I would have saw his name, I probably still wouldn't have. It wouldn't have triggered anything, because something has to be happening to be triggered. So I would have. I feel like I would have safely assumed that.
I feel like you would have.
It was all good.
I feel like you would have.
Now, if I would have kept seeing it, all of a sudden every picture is.
I didn't want to wait.
Now I got to be like, hey,
I
wait,
was scared.
what's going on
I was
with
like,
this?
I did not want to wait for that, because then I was like.
See, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm glad.
He like important to me in my life. Like, I need a one more
life
follower, or I need to be friends with him. It's not like that. Like,
Right.
I'd rather, I don't know.
That's why you got to build.
Listen
strong
to know that you talk to the
relationships,
people.
Man. Yeah, man.
See, he really vents to you guys. This is things I didn't even know.
You didn't need to know.
They're like your diary, Kilo.
They're like my psychiatrist.
I'm gonna leave so you can talk more.
No, I'm not. You don't have to leave. Well, I got 9 minutes.
Cooking.
Power hour.
I'm still cooking.
I'm only here for an hour. I got
done.
9 minutes,
The rice
guys.
is done.
Thank you for making me feel so great about this song. I know I don't have nothing to worry about, cause I producing this great family and family atmosphere here. There's nothing but trust and love here, understanding. I don't have to be insecure,
now
because
maybe,
we're not building an insecure relationship.
Now maybe, I don't know though. I don't know, cause
maybe what? Maybe what?
If he would have said, "Listen, I'm gonna come scoop you up and we're gonna travel. We're gonna travel to U.S.
RV. I could drive your
in
RV.
I don't know, babe. It'd be like
good riddance. If you could take my girl from me because of the RV, good riddance. Take her. I ain't fighting for nothing that don't want to stay. That's what I was saying earlier. If you don't want to stay, I don't want to fight.
Did you take me back after I came
Nah,
back?
nope, you're done. As soon as you
Why?
walk out, done. Nope. My pride and ego would have took a blow. Nope, I'd have been making love songs and poems and shit about you. Nope, it'd have been done. I'd have convinced myself through poetry. I would have convinced myself through poetry that it ain't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I would have got over it though. I'd have been rapping again. I start looking good and caring about how I look and shit. I have a nice car. Or a motorcycle. You're lucky I'm still choosing. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're not lucky. But it makes me feel secure, like we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love that. I know that I'm truly blessed, and I love that we're in a position that in our relationship that we're so secure that something so little like really it doesn't affect anything. And she was more nervous about it, than anything. Like, how is Kilo gonna react? And like, bro, like, I trust you so much, I don't think that would have even been affected. You know what I'm saying? Just by seeing a name, like, see it too often, then we'll have a conversation. But I love that my queen is right there, man, And that's right, love wins, man. That's why I don't have a problem with empowering my woman. Like, I want Meli to know that you're secure in your spot and there's no way of losing that spot. And because in empowering her, she can also empower me and make me feel equally as wanted or as needed. Like, I can't call you my queen if you ain't gonna really treat me like a king. You know what I'm saying? Like, royalty, like a queen don't come out of nowhere. It's through the king. You know what I'm saying? Like, we become a union. And I love that our relationship can take a blow like this, where somebody tries to add doubt, and it's like pling, ricochet off of us, because our love is so rooted that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more than confident that I don't got nothing to worry about. And neither, like, honestly, like, you gotta empower each other so much that when things like this happen, that shit's like, I know she ain't going nowhere. I know I ain't going nowhere. That's why I'm a big believer in karma. That's why I always say it. If my girl can't do it, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I keep myself in check. Like, all of a sudden, you go someplace and you want to entertain a girl. I think to myself, do I want my girl being entertained by men? No, I don't. that guess what? I can't entertain girls. I can't you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I keep myself in check. Like, to me, I'm a big karma guy. If I do it, that means it's okay to be done to me. So I'm not out here trying to cheat. That's why I'm not out here trying to be a thief or whatever. Like, I believe in karma. Like, and I believe in stacking karma. You know what I'm saying? Man, I try so hard every day to show my wife that she has nothing about that I'm committed. Like, you just heard our whole story. I wasn't committed in the beginning of our relationship. You know, to the point when it's like, bro, wait, what? You leaving everything for me? Like, why? Like, I didn't see myself that special. I wasn't that committed to nothing, to no one. But that was young Kilo. The older Kilo, I'm heavily committed. What up, Veronica? I'm heavily committed. I want you to know that no one stands above you. I want you to know, there'll never be a time that I can have, that we're out there in the streets and some girl smiling behind you thinking, yeah, well, I had that dude. You think you had a happy marriage? I know things you don't. Like, I'll never let no girl have that power over my queen. That's why I make sure I call her my queen. And my wife's not my girl. Like, that's my queen. There's a certain standard. There's rules to that, And I'm not willing to lose what I got. I really love what I got. I love what we're building. So guys, empower each other. Make sure that go out your way to make sure your lover knows there's nobody stands before me. No one sits before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do that for each other. It's so important, man. Because, like I said, like, guys, we're tough. We got fragile egos. Hurt us enough times, or start having us doubt ourselves, bro, we can pull back. You know what I'm saying? We got that, but we'll pull back. We call it protecting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for men. Don't undermine your woman's authority in the household or her presence and what it brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we need each other. You know what I'm saying? The proof of your true love is your children. Like, if you don't think two people could become one, look at your kids. That's perfect proof every day. Two becomes one, I need my left hand working as good as my right arm. I need my better half to work. You know what I'm saying? I need my better half to know that no one sits before you. And I think that's what true love is. It's the willing to go through the fights to figure it out and then to put action behind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything can sound good, but is it good? You know what I'm saying? Talk is cheap. If you can't back that shit up with action, talk don't mean nothing. You can sit there all day and spitting game and making shit sound good. If that shit with what you're saying, don't measure up to the actions that you're putting in place, you need more work to do. You got more growing to do individually, because I can't change her. I could change me, and by accident we change the circumstances. But I can't just come into I'm perfect, you need to change. It's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to look at ourselves to be better versions of ourselves, so that way I can completely commit to you. And that's exactly where we're at in our relationship now. In the beginning, I didn't want to commit. Committing was bad. Now, 25 years later, 23 years later, you sure ain't 25? 23 years later, I'm so heavily committed into this. Like all the chips are on. You know what I mean? I'm playing for keeps every time. I'm not placing no baby bet. I put it all out there. Like, and I gotta say, because of that, I'm really aware that I'm blessed. I always say to Meli, like, playing around, like, you hear the stories of your friends and their husbands. I could have been like that guy. Or you could be like that girl. I'm so blessed to know that that's not our reality. That's not how we built this game that we're playing life on. It's with trust. It's with honesty. We're learning more of the communication part. A lot of times you're almost afraid to be vulnerable because we're always so used to our vulnerability becoming weaponized. So now it's like, I won't give you the chance. It takes a long time to actually say, you know what? I'm going to put myself out there. Fuck it. Do what you want. I remember when we was first kicking it way back in the day when I wasn't trying to commit, get into an argument with Meli like, you think we're gonna grow old together? Like, get the fuck out of here, you know? And now, 23 years later, I can't picture nobody else to grow old with, you know? So, make sure you empower each other, guys. Remember how important we all are individually. And if you really want to see change, Michael Jackson said it best. Start with the man in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody ends up becoming happy, man. So stay safe out there. I'm at my hour mark, guys. Power hour. Well, I'm out of here. I want to thank you guys for taking time out your busy day to come hang out with me and listen to me ramble. Don't forget to press like on the way out. You guys had any other questions or comments, or share it in the bottom. I'll definitely read it later or whatever. But guys, you already know. Till the next time, stay fly, stay Gucci, stay you. Yo, stay you. I want the finger out there. Hello, man. How are you? Finger look. Stay you. All right, stay you. Remember, we're good enough. All right. Till the next time, we'll catch you on the flip side. And for all my Canada people out there, I'm praying for you guys. I'm sending extra strength, and stay safe out there. All right, guys? Be smart, man. You guys stay blessed as well. All right? Until next time. Peace. And hold pose.